Nice little jog, but good. And then gently ask her to go because we're trying to get the fire out of her feet. Good. Now just make, yep, good girl. Now release her right there. So she's not going to officially make that connection that the walking was the right thing, but she's glad that you took her out of her own little spin out, and you couldn't take her out until she did something a little bit close to what we're looking for. Otherwise, we're just going to keep teaching the wrong thing. Gently. Yep. As soon as she puts her head down without trotting, so yep, we'll walk, 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 walk. Good. Head down. As soon as she does it, you want to release her before she trots and before she... It's a shame. I would have done what you just did too. I wouldn't have rewarded that, but it's a shame that she's got this little spin out going on. Good. She's going to trot again. Good, release her. There you go. And that was good timing too. You knew what you were looking for, but that was good timing. Because that's exactly what you were looking for. You were looking for her to be walking, to give you an effort to put her head down so you can tell her that's what we're looking for. Because basically you just want to shine a spotlight on it. And that's how you're going to, by letting her loose, go, that's it, right there, what you just did, freeze frame, you know. She's like, do you see this bee that keeps swinging around me? Good girl. That's nice. That walk-off was nice. I would, being that she had so much fire in her feet. So see how gently you can ask her for the head down now, because she does understand it. Good. Release her. There you go. Good. And good timing again. She's a little preoccupied right now mentally, so she's having a hard time. She's trying, but it's kind of like I have a young student who tends to lose her focus, and she'll be telling the horse to back up, and she's looking over here. So she's still doing so that's what she just did. She's like, she's still putting her head down, but her brain's doing all kinds of other stuff. So she's a little too preoccupied to say that she's going to get it based on that, but the more often she offers it there, and the more often you'll start to see when she finally turns around and goes, oh, even that's kind of like saying, oh, I get it now. My head's supposed to be down. Yeah. Gently ask her to go off. Good, good. That was nice. Because she was so not paying, like she was ADDing you. But it was better than getting loud because you could have spun her right into a big trot all of a sudden. Good girl. There. Perfect. Good. So now, I would still say she doesn't have it 100%, but she keeps offering it in the same spot. So you're just going to take advantage of that pattern. So what you're going to do is you're going to try to, whatever you think you're doing that helps her click here, try to focus harder on that image here. In other words, your brain is going to literally look at her like that over here, okay? And she'll get it. Because they can pick up pictures like that. So if you keep picturing what that looked like right there, she'll get it there. And then gradually she'll start stretching it out. We may not get we may not even get half a circle today, but she's certainly very smart, so it's worth playing with her. So like, but mommy. Yep. And then just be clear. Good. Good. That was good. So get back where I made that mark. I'll make another one. It's okay. It's this way. Yep. Yep. I'll bring a baseball base. Stand on the base. I used to do a hula hoop, and then people would trip on the hula hoop. So you face first on the ground when you have a horse that doesn't understand stuff. It's not the best. Stay there. Good. 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 And it's funny, once you start realizing that I can actually, like, put a photocopy of that right there in your mind, and then she'll be like, oh, I picked that up, and she drops her head, and you'll be like, wow, okay, let me try it over there. Like, then you can really try your imagery with them, and then they'll be amazed how much they get that from you. So ask her to do it there, you know, like I said, by putting your picture there. Ask her to do it there one more time, kind of prove it to yourself that that's what's working, and then do it here. You can't eventually get that stretch there. And it's a matter of releasing her when she's here, you know, so you're going to release that effort. So like if you picture her with her head down right here and she drops her head, then you're going to... So we're not going to release over there anymore. We're going to make her go, ooh, that wasn't enough. We want her to kind of start questioning, was that enough? Good girl. That's okay. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Your excitement got a little bit on her snap, but that you did right by stopping her. I think that's a thoroughbred thing. Yeah, I had one that literally climbed in the trough. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, perfect timing. Good. So the only thing is we're going to want it to be a release more than a come to you. So we're just going to try to be a little more particular about keeping her out here. But that, I mean, that was the right time to do it. I would have just maybe said, oh, don't come. And you would have to do it real politely so you don't offend her. Like, no, don't come in. I just letting you know you did a good job. Okay? So she actually thinks it here already. She thinks it there, and she thinks it there. So now we want to get her to stretch that out. Good girl. Yep, just get her tail. There you go. Get her tail to go away. It's a good education for you to see how much you actually move your feet. Everybody, not just you. That's why I said I used to use a hula hoop, so you're not the only one. Good girl. Okay. Good girl. Now just leave her alone for a second. Leave her alone. Let her stretch that one out. If she goes back down, you're going to release her. Wow, that was almost a full circle. Good. Release her now. Good. You're okay. So she's not fully understanding the release is a positive thing. But that's okay. Just the initial part of it, she gets it once she's with you, but she's not understanding that she's being released for praise. Okay, so you actually almost got a full circle. So when she's going to offer it here again. When she offers it there, see if she'll drag it here. But if she comes up and then puts it back down, release her there. So we're not going to release her on this one. She's got that one now. This one she's starting to stay more like at the knees. So if she offers it back down again there, release her so that way she knows, okay, wait, it would have been good if I stayed down. Yep. Yep. And then next time if she does it that stretch, then next time we'll see if we can drag it out a little bit longer. If she comes up and then if she say she did good, and then she came up, you can't release her now. This would be the second time. You can't release her now until she puts it back down, so you can say, that's what we're still looking for. I just wanted you to stay with it. She'll get it. Just have that image in your mind of what that looks like, and she'll get it. Yep. Even if she looks like she's going to keep going, we're gonna release her, and then that desire to keep going will hold over for the next time. Good girl. Good girl. So head down. Good girl. Good girl. Head down. Might as well get particular. Head down. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl. When she goes all the way down again, good. Release her. Release her. Yes. Ha ha ha. I think she isn't it. Oh, she got it with her tail. She's so smart. Some horses, like, I'm out here for days. She likes to learn, too. I think that helps her. We're not going to go the other way today by any means, but it's cool that we're getting this far with this way. And it's a lot cheaper than those stupid apparatuses. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Head down. So you're going to really pray. Good girl. Head down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl. Okay, release her now. Oh, too bad she came up. That's okay. That's okay. She was coming up when I said it too. So that was like, it was like I should have seen it a second before because she was already coming up when I said to turn her. So I would have made the mistake of turning her when she was coming up too. What a good girl. What a good girl. I had to come pet her. I'm so proud of her. Okay. Yeah, yep, we're gonna do it again. Look, she's like, oh, I know how to do this. Good girl. Good. Yep, be that particular now. Head down. So when it comes back up, tell her to go back there. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, back down. Good girl. Head down. Yep. Good girl. Yep, there you go. You're doing it right. Good. Good. Next real good effort, release her. Because she's getting a little irritated. Good. Release her now. Good. We just wanted, because she was starting to get irritated, so I knew she was going to lose her focus. So then we had to find that quitting spot. So we had to find one more place for her to do it. So even though we don't need to make her do anymore, just because she's over it. But that would be something fun to just work on. And you've got the image of what you're looking for. So just be that particular of, oh, it's 2 inches higher than I want it. Put your head back down, and then when she does, especially if she responds to it's already down but you want it more, then when you release her, she goes, oh, I get it. Good girl. Good girl. I don't know what time it is. I know we spend a lot of time on this, but this is very helpful for her for the rest of her life. It's a good aid to have. Because now you won't have any trouble. You tell her to put her head down when and when you're sitting in the saddle, you just raise a rein up, and they drop their head to the ground. And I even went back for my mounting block. Do you have a time?
I don't.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we're probably there. But... Oh, little girl, you did good. You're smart. Stinking smart. I always feel bad when I want to reward them and I still have to squeeze them a little bit to undo the... Ah, nice little... Huh? You got a nice little sweat. Your first saddle sweat. You're a good girl. One of the things I always make my kids do after the horses have been wearing, see how the hair goes in different... I always make them put the hair back in the right direction, so that way, if it was uncomfortable, you helped it be comfortable. Good girl. You're so good girl. Yeah. You did so good. I'm surprised she's not yawning, actually.